have a timer on that though.
There you go, it's recording.
Oh, it gives a fuck. We have our.
This isn't. We don't need good presentation for a fucking meeting.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, that's next week for our page. Alright, so what roles have we already started to think about doing? It's like, has anyone got any preference on what they want to do? So like, do you want to be off camera or on camera?
I'd rather be off camera.
Me too, but I thought.
Just be honest. Do you guys mind being on camera then?
I don't mind.
Please?
I don't mind really.
Depends what jobs we're doing. Are we still doing the roles that we've decided on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so
I'm
some
a
people will have to be behind.
right, let's go through it so make sure everyone knows what
Yeah.
they're doing so we don't get mixed up. So like, if say Gareth says like he's a cameraman and then you're like, wait, what?
Excuse you? Don't be
Alright,
stealing my job.
Alright, so...
Start with me.
Yeah, do you want to start with Lisa?
Yeah. I believe I am the producer and the editor at the moment, but I am willing to give Pierce the role if he needs it, or if he wants it.
Yeah, Pierce, do you want any of those roles?
Actually, probably better with the technology.
Okay, then I'm not that bothered as to what role I do.
Okay.
Well, you complained to me about it yesterday, but what
What did he complain about?
he turned around to me and said, "Oh yeah, put me on props." That's just a nice way of telling me I'm useless, isn't it? I went, "Pierce, calm down."
These are the opposite of the other job.
Yeah, so like for me, I'm doing the
Disciplines.
I'm doing the screenwriting job. And
Yeah. You're the producer, aren't you? I'm the director, you're the producer.
I thought you just said
I
you
thought it was the other way
producer.
around.
I mix it up because they're basically the fucking same thing.
They're not really the same, but
They're really.
not.
Alright, fine. I'm the director.
Okay, there you go. Now we fixed it.
Are you sure you got the right thing? Because the director has to stand in direct. It makes
Yeah.
sense in the name.
Yeah.
You're with me.
Says the one who got pissed off at having props roll. Fuck off.
Right,
I
anyway.
wasn't pissed at it. I just have most of the roles. So if you want to go, I'm far-reaching enough.
Yeah, so for me, I'll be producer and screenwriter.
Yep.
And I'm already working on the script right now.
Well, mine is the snapper board person, and yeah, you know, well, they've all got
He
different.
claps and cheeks.
They've got different
I
names.
can't
and
help but
stuff.
think that you've got a gauntlet on as the snapper, just like
And
half the set disappeared.
and sound recordist. Even though Nick said it's probably harder for me to be doing both because well, I have to do the snap and then do the sound, but unless we're editing it in after the production.
I think we are. I think we're
I'll
going
just
to do
click my
most of the
fingers.
sounds by Foley because it will
No,
sound
no,
better.
no.
Because the
Flip it
video,
properly.
depending on
Yeah, I've seen it.
what camera we
Properly.
use, the sound quality could be absolute dog shit.
And also you could use like the you said about using like the boom mic as well, but
Did they say they have a boom?
I'm pretty sure they have boom mics.
I'm pretty sure they mentioned it before, yeah.
Again, if the jobs get too difficult, Gareth, we can always just change it. So like Abby, you were saying you want to be one of the cameraman basically.
Yeah.
Woman.
Camera woman.
Right, okay.
Oh, wait, everyone else gets offended for me. Like, I don't even have to be offended, I just sound like it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
to all us JWs.
everybody.
Everybody apart from me. Yeah, I'm the camera woman, I think that's what we decided on, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Camera thing.
it? Camera person.
And also you did you as you're kind of good with like music and stuff. Do we need like sound effects like you know
We could do
Foley.
with some ambient ass music. That would
yeah
be.
like
That's
because
not
you do like the
copyrighted.
theme tune
Yeah.
for some of the stuff or whatever.
Maybe.
I can do that if you want me to.
Yeah.
We asked for a theme tune. We just go like.
again, we also have to decide on recording days
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also casting for our thing as well.
We do,
'cause-
yes. I think that what you said, I think the best thing would be to put a poster up about offering other people acting roles, isn't it?
Yeah.
We might not get anything, but at least we would have put,
Again, if we should probably also ask around if any of our friends
yeah.
who are here just to see if they don't mind if they play a certain role.
And
All
didn't
of
you
you
say
to
that-
assume I have friends.
Didn't you say you wanted Liam as a
I've already
detective?
asked. Yeah, I've already asked him, and he said yeah.
Yeah.
Liam's already said yes, and I've also asked Nick as well if we can borrow his car.
Nice.
We're going to take it out for a joyride.
Yeah, so I'll probably ask Jack just in case if Nick's not in one day, and we might need to borrow Jack's car.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll ask Jack as well.
Yeah, but the problem is, like if their cars are vastly different, then it's going to be a problem for recording.
And that's my point. We'll have to record it all in just
Oh, yeah,
one day.
And also,
That's why I want to get that scene done
Yeah.
Yeah.
first, because that's going to be the most difficult.
We should also, in which case, we could also ask Jack and Nick what days they're in, just in case we want to do
Jack's
that
generally
particular
in
scene.
Thursdays.
But he also does music as well.
Yeah,
like
so-
Yeah, that's what I mean. They both do other courses as well, so
Yeah,
maybe
we
on-
Well,
need to
so
figure out
does
how
Liam.
to work around their
Yeah.
timings.
And also, do you, is it going to be like forensics and stuff, kind of thing, with sort of it being murder?
Yeah.
So,
I said like.
so I've got masks if you want masks.
Should we just put?
Like, you know, like the surgeon masks.
Maybe yeah.
Should Christian just go through the storyline quickly so we have it on camera?
Okay.
Run
I'm
us
trying to
through.
put it off on my head.
I
Yes.
can help because me and you formed it together.
Yeah, but I've changed it a lot since last time we spoke.
Alright, fuck it.
Like the
Go ahead,
Because me and Nick changed it.
Like the Russo brothers in Marvel.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't care. Get loads of money. But yeah, so we'll open up like with Liam sort of just like on his phone outside of a police station and get into his car. Then we'll move to the next scene, have like transition to this outside here, having like him walking to the college, sort of just trying to find out what's going on. Then we open up the room that we're going to use for where the teacher was killed, and have Nick walk in so slowly and sort of examining the
Are they
area.
going to be by their names, or do you give them different character names?
Yeah, I will give them different
Like
characters.
DCI, whatever.
If you again, you can run by me if there's any sort of logistics that we have to go through, because I don't mind with that. And so the first object, so then we see an object that he focuses on the most, say like a phone or something like that. So we'll sort of see this phone, and then we'll zoom, sort of like have a flashback into the phone,
Yeah.
and that's when the first scene of the girl happens. So we'll see the girl go on her phone in the middle of class, and then get told off by the teacher, and then have this phone taken off her. And then she leaves her phone open by accident, and then she gets a new notification from this guy. And turns out this notification was also a picture. This text was a picture of him naked, basically. And also, and then with a text saying under, you have to send me certain pics as well. And then we'll stop. That's where it's sort of I'm trying to find a good way of explaining it. So it's the camera sort of focuses on the two characters, the teacher and the student at this point, where the two of them are basically more isolated than the other students and all the other characters. So you know those shots where you have people walking around like as a blur in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had a thought of like doing something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we see time sort of passing around them while these two are just sort of looking at each other, thinking they have to talk to each other. And then when the lesson ends, we hear obviously the bell go off, and then the teacher asks the girl to come talk to her about it, and then we end that first scene.
Yeah.
We continue back with the detective, who's again sort of searching around, asking questions and also inquiries to other characters, asking like, did you know this teacher? What was happening before they died?
Yeah.
And then we see the second object, which is a pair of scissors with blood on them on the floor. And like the phone, we zoom into that as a flashback, and then we see the girl sort of pick up the scissors and kill the teacher with them. But to explain why, it's the teacher was going to report what was happening to this girl to the police and also the school
Yeah.
board.
Maybe it's like, I'm thinking maybe it's like them having a really bad, like having an argument back and forth, and then her in a fit of rage picking up the scissors and stabbing.
Yeah,
her,
that was my
Yeah.
thought as well. And then when she kills the teacher, she drops, and we see the teacher's body drop. She stares at the scissors in shock and drops the scissors on the floor and kicks them away. And then we end that first scene with her just staring at her hands that have blood on them.
Okay.
And then that's the end of that scene. The end of that scene. And then again, we go back to the detective. He's just leaving, but then one of the police officers, like the CSI interns, is telling him there's a security camera as well, and they could have security footage on them.
Yeah.
Then we zoom in on the security camera, which I told you guys yesterday about, and then we sort of just follow the girl just running out of the school, and then just in a fit of panic,
Okay.
And then we end that third and final flashback. Then we just follow the detective who just has all the evidence of the phone. And also the security footage from the cameras. And we see him throw them into the river. And then he walks back to his car with the girl inside with him. And with the girl asking her, what do we do next? And what are we going to do? And then he goes to her like, don't worry, I'll take care of everything, with a sinister look at her. And also, so sort of he's quiet, just not looking that menacing.
Yeah.
And then with the girl sort of looking panicked in what will happen next. Then we just end with that.
Okay, that sounds good actually.
Yeah.
I'm
So
kind
that-
of, I'm kind of getting a Halloween vibe type thing, like, and what,
I watched it.
because,
Yeah.
well,
Maybe, yeah, sure.
because of like, Michael Myers' little sister does it, the exact kind of type of thing. At the end of the movie, stabs his foster sister with a pair of scissors.
That does give me a few ideas for camera angles and stuff then. Like when they're arguing, you know, in like scenes where you have
That's good, Lucy.
two people arguing and you have two different angles of each other's
Yeah.
faces. So when in the editing, you edit it so they are arguing, but it's like you're zooming in on their faces. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Just be a dickhead.
Just
Here we have the mature presence.
He started it.
Just making sure the camera's on. Just like, was it recording?
Yeah, so it was, yeah.
You're just chatting shit for no reason.
But pretty much we do have an idea of what we want to do.
Yeah,
So
we all know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm
to
gonna
piss,
It's-
you know what you're doing. I just have to make sure.
I think because
Does it
you're
show
the director, aren't you?
Yeah.
I do think because Pierce is literally just props and that,
I don't-
honestly, that isn't
I
like
think I'm giving it
a huge job.
If he wants to, he can easily have the editor role. I've only taken it because
Editing isn't really like the thing that I am like top at. I mean,
None
I
of
can
us
do
are
it.
really good
What
at
do you
what
think you would want to do out of all the ones you've got?